everyone, this is Black Pearl. Today I would like to share with you an article that I read online about trolls and body shaming. Okay? Um, this article is about The Walking Dead star Alana Masters calls out body shaming trolls on Instagram. Okay? She wrote, "Dear Instagram trolls, body shamers, and the men and women who think it's okay to comment on my weight. I hope you don't have children, and if you do, I hope you teach them about kindness and acceptance. Maybe you can't get it through your freaking skull, but nursing a baby for a year and pumping in a van between takes in the dead of summer is a lot of work, determination, and scheduling. So before you decide to make a comment about how my chest being So before you make a comment about my chest being too large, or how fat I've become, or how fat I've become, just know that this little girl got the best start to life." And she also commented on how, let me see here. She also commented on how the troll's parents should be ashamed for raising such a judgmental bully. And I totally agree on that. I mean, why criticize somebody because they don't look like you or, you know, they're not up to your standards? Exactly what kind of standards should a person be up to? You know, to me, basically, body shaming is hurtful. Not everybody looks the same. Not everybody was born to be the same. Not everybody was designed the same. That's why it's called being unique. God made each and every one of us unique. And people need to start understanding that and stop hurting other people just because they feel that they can. It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's just plain hurtful, rude, and very annoying. You know, if you're unhappy about things in your life, change them. If you're unhappy about the way that you look, change it. But don't you dare sit up there and criticize somebody else for how they look just because you're unhappy with yourself. Okay? Now, in my opinion, this lady that stars on The Walking Dead, okay, she delivers her baby. She comes back to work after a short time from that delivery. Okay? She does her part to make the show and having to balance motherhood. You know, plus she works grueling hours to make sure that her stunts are perfectly executed. You know, to me, a woman that can do all that gets an A triple plus rating in my book. Okay? Motherhood isn't easy. I was never blessed to be a mom. But, when somebody is doing what they need to do to keep their things going and balanced, be happy for them. Don't sit up there and judge them. Don't sit up there and say this and that and hey, nay. It's not your place, and it's definitely not your business. If you say anything, say congratulations. I'm really, really happy about your newfound, success. Or say something positive. Say, I hope that things really, really work out for you. Keep on reaching for your goals. Keep on pursuing your, like aspirations. You know, be positive to someone. Don't be negative. Because when you're negative to someone, it's going to come back on you. And probably not in the nicest way. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, as I stated earlier, probably didn't state earlier, I was I was totally excited to read to you about the article. I had a somewhat similar experience in, I'd say, middle school, about people teasing me about my weight, you know, and it really, really hurt me. It really did. I felt like that I had no one to talk to, you know. I'm sure that I probably could have talked to my family, but they wouldn't have understood what I was going through, and I just kind of felt like alone. I had friends, who always like stuck up for me, but still, it was just a really, bad time in my life. And there was this one kid that always used to call me Big Mama. Okay, I don't know why he did it. Well, I was chunky, you know, and he himself, not looking like a prize, he must have been feeling really, really down on himself, so he decided to reflect that off on me, which wasn't cool. Because I never, never, never would have done something like that to someone. Okay? So one day, walked into the cafeteria. Him and his boys were sitting together, laughing and snickering. As soon as I walked in, they all got quiet, okay? And he thought he was being smart, right? Trying to impress his homies about, how he can hurt a little girl's feelings. Well, let's just say this little girl has something for him, alright? He opened up his fat mouth and said, "Hey, Big Mama." Well, instead of me crying and getting all upset that day, you know what I did? I turned around to him and I said, "Hey, son." And his friends laughed and spit out their milk. This dude literally shut his mouth and never bothered me ever again. So that's what I'm saying. If somebody trolls you or bothers you, just remember, it's your choice on how you could come back to them in response. You could either be as low as they are, or you can take the high road. Well, that's it. I'm going to go on ahead and let you go now. But I really wanted to share that with you, and I am so proud of her for doing that and being the person that she is. I hope that God blesses her tenfold for being such a lady and responding in a not harsh way. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you're picked on, it gets to be too much. And that's what I'm saying. Bullying and body shaming has to stop. So, with that, I'm going to go on ahead and sign off now. But I hope that I will see you again. I will try to make another video to talk more about this subject. So, alright. You have a good night now. Love you all. This is Black Pearl signing off. Mwah. Bye now.